It's been quite a week in Trump land for the Ukraine, as I understand the code work. And it's getting some traction and ceasefire in place, and the British forces in the Ukraine and France. So the Ukraine gives President Trump a stake in this, and we come together, and now this. So now this book. And if they pull it together, then President Trump is going to love Donna, and maybe it's going to make it a pull together deal. And the U.S. with the Trump administration put to D and is pushing back. So Zelensky is seen as a peacemaker in this time and space and in this agenda. My God, for 30 years or 40 as an officer as a way forward. And this is why a frustration and can't be can't as in not cunt. And I don't know if this word is allowed. So according to this plan, there's a deal in ISIS, and Trump is completely disciplined to see through. And he's been with many world leaders, and they've never seen anything quite like this, authentic and spontaneous and censored. Absolutely censored all the time for every single word. And Vice President Vance is provoking Zelensky, and they're allowed to say these sentences and words. So it's kind of stratified censorship, basically bullying a democratic leader who's leading ours and theirs. So I don't know what kind of interest is in the past and by having this fight. And is it illiterate? Is it ambushed? Ambushed. What do we get out of getting into this flight or fight mode? Oh, if the Ukraine succeeds, then the British and the French are going to be carrying a very heavy burden, security burden, and the administration is going to have to follow up on its plans of being a passer into sea, and the Ukraine seeing that in an extent that we've never seen before. So it could decide with us on the Atlantic, on the pushback, and not telling us what to feel. And the leader suggesting Zelensky World War III. And we're immune to things like that, I'm sure. And President Trump is responding to all of it through the truth behind two oceans in Pearl Harbor. And we think of all of this real fast, and we can't only be as big as we are. So that's the right lesson right now, and the administration is more wise in this moment. I think. Therefore, I am. And less words and more friends. And the Ukraine is their friend, and the president is characterizing Russia as not necessarily feeling the middle and not interpreting it well. So I don't think that our position at the UN is going to be supported by the weak resolution. And the president wants to play it okay, then land the deal. And the Ukraine is providing securities and it does by the dozen to everyone who's interested. And it says, don't be the solar. And some practitioner of esoteric medicines and ritual results that they know their delegation is surrounded by the boons, and the meaning just blows up in your face. Advisors know how to fix this and to say it right, and in terms of what is possible, a lot of things are, and we're supposed to find a way forward. And if I would be advising, I'd bring out a major point with this deal and after this pushback. So everyone goes cool after that. Is my question, and it goes around about the national security and these series of questioning yourself every single time you want to vocalize a thought. And clearly, this is perfect for Netanyahu, who pushes things forward for say that, and it's true enough, and it's gonna help. In moments like that, it's gonna post scrambles and scrambled egg photos to be generated by the AI and beamed into the third eye. So I'm gonna ask ODC2 in correct and EVMO, is it gonna come out woo woo? I am. And opposite to Donald Trump, who likes drama, the round table discussions, and I don't think all is necessary. He does, and he's got one going, and he knows that drama, and he gets bored of all this attention, and the cap is reached. So in three, and a non-soul in 2. So now Lance, through this discrepancy, taking credit for everything and everyone, and lie advice. So if you ask me, something that can be advice on how to succeed with the Starks is to reverse, yeah, rewind, repeat and rewind.